To the Middle East now, Israel's Security Cabinet has officially backed a plan to expand the military offensive in Gaza. However, reports indicate it will only be implemented after Donald Trump's visit to the region later this month. The Israeli military is calling up tens of thousands of reservists in preparation for the expansion. Israel says the move is to pressure Hamas to release all the remaining Israeli hostages. The Houthis in Yemen have responded to Israel's new plans for Gaza, saying they'll impose an air blockade on Israel by repeatedly targeting its airports. On Sunday, a missile fired by the group landed near Ben Gurion Airport, close to Tel Aviv. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed to strike back.
We will not tolerate it. We will take very strong action against them. And we always remember that they act with their patron Iran's direction and support. We will do what we need to do to take care of our security, to respond effectively, and to give Iran a due warning.
Our Middle East correspondent Hugo Bashega is following developments.
The image of a missile hitting just outside Ben Gurion Airport, which is the main airport in Israel, surprised many in the country because Israel is a country with an extremely sophisticated air defense system with a very high success rate in intercepting missiles and rockets. So there is an investigation underway by the Israeli military. Last night, the Israeli army said that the initial findings of this investigation suggested that there was a technical problem with the interceptor that had been launched to intercept the missiles. So I think they're saying that the system itself is still safe, reliable, and there was no problem with the system to detect those missiles. Now today there's still some disruption at the airport. Some flights have been cancelled, but by and large the airport is still operational. And we heard from Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu there saying that Israel is going to respond. He also said that Israel is acting in coordination with the Americans, and overnight there were reports of US airstrikes targeting positions across Yemen. We've seen that these attacks have been frequent in recent weeks, so nothing really new here. And the Houthis are saying that these attacks are going to continue. They say that what happened yesterday showed that they can hit sensitive sites in Israel, and they say that these attacks are in solidarity with Palestinians in Gaza as Israel's war against Hamas continues.
Yes, I mean, you mentioned it's continuing. Israel's saying that it's actually going to expand it, isn't it?
Exactly. So there was a meeting of the Security Cabinet last night in which plans for an expansion of the military operation in Gaza were approved. Tens of thousands of reservists are now being called up to join this expansion of the military offensive. So what the authorities are saying is that the aim of this operation is to put pressure on Hamas to guarantee the release of hostages who remain in captivity in Gaza. Up to 24 people are believed to remain alive after being kidnapped in the October the 7th attacks in 2023. Now, critics of the government say that this is a failed strategy, that no captive has been freed since Israel resumed its operation in Gaza back in March. Now, what we're seeing is that part of this strategy to put pressure on Hamas includes a ban on the entry of humanitarian supplies into Gaza. We've seen some dramatic accounts of a catastrophic situation in Gaza with acute shortages of basic supplies. Aid agencies are saying that this is a policy of starvation that could amount to a war crime, something that the Israeli government has denied. So a lot of pressure on the government, but we haven't seen any kind of indication from the Prime Minister that he's willing to change course in Gaza.